Okay, here we're going to start with one of Bethesda's earliest games, which is also the first video game adaptation of the Terminator film. It's pretty noteworthy in that it featured an open, non-linear environment and sandbox gameplay years before they were popularized by games like Stalker, Boiling Point, and even Bethesda's own Elder Scrolls series. As a first-person shooter, it even predates Wolfenstein 3D, and if you're willing to put on a pair of very, very forgiving nostalgia glasses, you'll be able to see the fully 3D world as a rather impressive, although dated, technological achievement. And here's where the Terminator story starts, in World War II, just after the Fat Man was dropped over Japan, and title cards, and straight out of the movie. The entire game's probably more true to the premise of the film than any other game that came since. It's really a simulation of, or an attempt at a simulation of the events of the film that lets you either protect Sarah Connor as Reese or kill her as the Terminator. But for the purposes of this, I think we'll go with the Terminator. Some early copy protection, which didn't work back then, just as it doesn't work now. And here we are. Now you're free to achieve your objectives by whatever means you desire. You can pretty much do anything you want in the city. The question is, do you really want to? Which is a question Bethesda's games tend to ask a lot. Some very detailed animations. I think they still use those animations in Fallout 3. I'm not sure though. I'm not a tech guy. Here's a car. We'll open the door and get in the car. And we teleported inside. Okay. Car's mechanisms are hard to use. You've got to use insert, delete, home, and page up, page down for the gears, but I got the hang of it. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. This car's an automatic, so it's easier to drive than the manual. As you can probably see, there's these buildings and objects are repeating, something that you're going to become accustomed to while watching this series of videos. But let's slow this down and get out. And here's the regional map, which features a very repetitive and uninteresting representation of LA, as opposed to an uninteresting representation of DC, or a representation of some farting fairyland. And here's the local map. We're going to go to a sports store. Here we are. As you can see, it features no door, but we will enter anyway. And we teleport inside. As you can see, it's full of useful items in your struggle for the future of mankind. Batteries and watches and a Walkman and arrows without a bow. Let's leave. We'll go for a little walkabout and we'll try to find another store to go to. And no. What? I don't something's something shoot. Is that guy there? He's shooting at me. He's over there now. Is that? I think that's meant to be Sarah Connor, and she's just warped inside the wall, and oh, she's gone. Well, yeah, they've gone. Yeah. nonetheless, we'll go to the drugstore. Here we are. I think the grey blob is the door, and we teleport inside. And here we've got band-aids, the kind of things you find at a drugstore, of course, and we've got gauze. You can use those to heal yourself, and antigas, and hemorrhoid medicine, and here we've got tampons, and douche. Oh, wow. And intruder condoms. Why would a Terminator pregnancy test?